Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Review as we continue on with a review on the latest and greatest of entertainment. Meaning, today we are going to be reviewing a recently released television program. So, the plan ahead in terms of reviewing television on this channel is I do want to caution for any light spoilers I may give, first and foremost, but usually I don't give any spoilers in my reviews. But we will be discussing the overview of the show, meaning maybe seasons that you may have missed that are important, and catching you guys up on who creates the show, who's in the show, so on and so forth. Then I will proceed to review the program and wrap it up before we go. And if there are predictions that I may have, sometimes I'll add them in there if they're necessary. Now, let's review. So let us begin with the overview and the road so far in regards to the television series we'll be discussing. Succession is an American satirical comedy drama television series created by Jesse Armstrong. Some executive producers of note are Ilene S. Landress, Kevin Messick, Frank Rich, Will Ferrell, Adam McKay, and Jesse Armstrong. The series stars an ensemble cast featuring Hiam Abbass, Nicholas Braun, Brian Cox, Kieran Culkin, Peter Friedman, Natalie Gold, Matthew Macfadyen, Alan Ruck, Sarah Snook, Jeremy Strong, and Rob Yang, with Dagmara Domińczyk, Arian Moayed, and J. Smith Cameron in recurring roles. Some executive producers of note are Ilene S. Landress, Kevin Messick, Frank Rich, Will Ferrell, Adam McKay, and Jesse Armstrong. The series centers on the fictional Roy family, the dysfunctional owners of a global media conglomerate company and hospitality empire, who are fighting for control of the company amidst uncertainty about the health of the family patriarch, Logan Roy. Moving along with the review of the program. So my review of the program is that it is such an engaging show. The writing is smart, sharp, and witty beyond relief. The characters feel so realistic, or at least as realistic as they can be given their extravagant circumstance. The story is very engaging throughout. The cast is stunning in every sense of the word. I'd like to particularly highlight Brian Cox, who portrays Logan Roy, the family patriarch, as well as the actors who play his children in the show: Jeremy Strong, Kieran Culkin, Alan Ruck, and Sarah Snook. Cox plays the ruthless, power-hungry monger and questionable, as well as manipulative father, who in a weird, twisted way is very heartbreaking, vulnerable, and empathetic, as well as compassionate and very loving of his family. His kids play the no-nonsense, cutthroat, a little bit bratty, but lovable family. There's never a dull moment throughout, and is overall a very well-made program with a lot to offer. So now we are going to be moving on to the wrap-up before we go on this TV series. To wrap it up, I definitely recommend the show. The first season goes by so quick because it's so great, and the second season takes its time and allows you to savor a bit of its content and enjoy it a lot more. Not to mention, what hits home for me about this show is the smaller moments, whether it be Logan with one of his kids or all of them, or the kids themselves with one another. It's always nice to see these kinds of characters open up and interact because we get to see more of their humanity through their eyes of their family, which matters most. Moving on to the themes that matter and some that I'd like to dissect and discuss. I think the show heavily stresses the family despite their arguments, and the reason why this family dynamic works so well is because the kids and father know one another so well, to a point where although they're always at each other's throats and trying to get a leg up on one another in terms of status, they never lose sight of protecting their legacy and protecting one another. They seem to also stress the sense of pride, with every member of the family, particularly the father, rarely standing down to any challenge that comes their way on a lot of things, which also makes for very interesting relationship dynamics. So that has been our review. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of the medium that we discussed down below in the comments. I'd love to hear them, and I will do my best to respond to all that do comment. And thank you so much for watching. And also check out my other content, one of them being my gaming channel under PraiseK3000 just regularly. And also subscribe to this channel if you like what you saw. Thank you. Bye.